And welcome everyone to All About Coupons and Promotions. We are coming to you live from Raleigh, North Carolina, which is the home of the SMART offices. So we're very excited to have you here today, and we hope this will be an informative webinar that will allow you to work within the promotions module of your SMART system much more easily and without any confusion. Today, we are going to be covering types of promotions. We're going to go through all the customization options together. We'll show a few examples of common coupons and discounts, and then we'll lead into your questions. As Art mentioned, you are able to put your questions in the chat. Ross, who is here with us, will try to answer as many as possible before we get to the live Q&A, and we will still take live questions at the end if there are any lingering questions that we haven't answered. I wanted to start out by giving everyone just a quick refresh and sort of food for thought on what you need to do before you set up a promotion. Just things to think about: the who, the how, the why, and any restrictions. So we're going to think about, who's the discount for? How are you going to be distributing it? Is it recurring or limited? And what restrictions are you going to be putting on the promotion, if any? So this is just something for you to think about before you get started. So at the very top, we want to talk about coupon versus a customer discount. So as you'll see later, when we open up a new promotion, you're going to have the option to select a coupon or a customer discount or both. And we want to sort of give you a little information so you can figure out what is going to work best for you. A coupon is applied at the order level. In general, this is applied by staff. Essentially, you're either giving a barcode to your customers or your CSRs are selecting a coupon to apply to an order. This is really best for one-time use, like a buy one, get one free or $5 off a comforter. And it really helps you control who's adding this coupon to an order and when. And as you can see, we put a screenshot on the right here to show you within an order where you're going to see whether a promotion is on that order or not. It's in that red box. A customer discount is applied at the customer level. So this might be a blanket discount that you're providing so that maybe it's a senior citizen, maybe it's a first responder, and they might get a discount on any order that they might bring in. And so this kind of promotion, you would select it as a customer discount. And the customer discount also allows you to let a customer add this to their own account. So there's just a lot more flexibility here, and we'll go into more detail. But the biggest difference here is that the coupon is at the order level and the customer discount is at the customer level. So when would you use a coupon versus a discount, or when would you want both? So the coupon applies to one order at a time, and it's applied to an order at the time of payment. So it's really just a very narrow way of applying a discount. The customer discount is where you're going to set those recurring, ongoing discounts, and it applies to the customer account, and then it gets used on orders that fit your discount parameters. And it also allows you to give it to that customer and apply it. We'd like to have most promotions set to be both a coupon and a discount, and it just means that the promotion can apply to a customer and also an order. Let's also talk briefly about combinable promotions. You're going to want to make your promotions combinable if you want an order to have both a permanent kind of customer discount and be able to apply a special coupon. We'll see this in action when we open up a new promotion, but we wanted you to understand how an order might be discounted when there are multiple promotions applied. So as a use case, we have a customer order priced at $100. The customer might have two promotions to use, the $5 off and a 20% off. So you're going to take $5 off $100, and you're going to take 20% off $100 for a total discount of $25 and a total order of $75. Before we go further, I did want to mention our coupon codes and what these can do and what the barcodes look like. You can put in a coupon code in both areas. With the barcode for a coupon, this essentially means you can distribute it, but it won't be used until someone comes in with that actual barcode. When it's usable as a customer discount and it's applied to a customer account, they do have the option to set it themselves, which is really a nice way to differentiate these. Okay, we are going to go into a live instance and we're going to create a new promotion, and we're going to walk through every section so that you can understand exactly what each piece of a promotion does. So here the name, this is a required field. You're going to want this to be no more than 45 characters. Make it short and easy to understand. This is going to be what shows up on a receipt, shows up in your POS and in reports. If you set up a KPI to track your promotions and coupons, you're going to add those by name. The description next to it is going to allow you to be much more detailed. You can have up to 5,000 characters. You can provide as much detail as you need for you and your staff. This is a private space. It's just within the system. It's not going to show up anywhere. But this might just be needed if you need your CSRs to understand the details of a promotion. Here we have restrict to agents. And this is pretty straightforward. Just know that once you restrict it to any agent, it can only apply to orders for that agent and no one else. This billing code is not a very often used area. This is really for specialty master accounts with multiple accounting departments. So you really don't have to worry about putting anything here. And now we actually can set a minimum access level for staff and who is allowed to apply the promotion. So our baseline is going to be production. But if you would like the coupon to only be applied by certain levels of staff, this is where you would set this. It would just ensure that it's not going to be applied at times that you are not approving. And if you need a higher level of staff to apply it, this is a great way to provide that. Next, we have the maximum uses per customer and a maximum discounted amount. This just puts limits on how many times that this coupon can be used. So let's say you put a 1 here and a customer uses this coupon, they will no longer be able to use it once they've used it once. And again, if you put in a dollar amount here, you can restrict that customer to only getting $10 off from this promotion, unless you select this box, restrict promotion by time frame. This allows you to have these restrictions reset at different periods. So let's say you're giving first responders the ability to use a coupon once a week. So once you've selected this week, every week this is going to reset, so they'll be able to use that coupon every single week. You can be even more specific with your coupons and select certain dates that it's applicable. But we just want you all to be aware that once you set this to certain dates and it expires, the coupon itself will move from active coupons to inactive coupons, and you can't actually resurrect it. So if you're going to use these specific dates and you let it expire and you want to do another coupon that's similar, you're going to have to recreate it. So that's just something to be aware of with these specific dates. So we're now going to move into usable as a coupon. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention, when you're restricting a promotion by time frame, just so everyone is aware, this week is Monday to Sunday. And for this month, the system is actually going to know which month it is and how many days are in the month. So you don't have to worry about it being just 30 days or 31 days. It will automatically know. So let's go down to the coupons. If you have the coupon code, you're going to get a pop-up that says download image, and this is going to be your barcode, which you can then take and add to marketing materials. And there are a couple things you can do here with your coupon. You can require a scan, which means that the promotion can only be used using a barcode. It won't be able to be applied by a CSR at the time of an order. So if you unclick that, then it can be applied either through the barcode or by manually applying it. You can also set this to automatically apply when possible. So then it will automatically apply this coupon anytime an order matches the activation requirements, which will be down below. And if you're going to do that, we really do recommend that you make your promotions combinable just to make sure that it works. Next, we have the customer discount options. Pretty straightforward, days valid after attached to customer. This is as soon as the discount is attached to a customer's profile, and if you set any number here of days, after the end of this period, the promotion won't be valid on their account any longer. So if you're running any sort of promotion or discount that has a certain number of days you must use within 20 days, etc., we do recommend that you extend this time period, because it's possible that a customer will come in towards the end of that 20-day period, drop off an order, and then pick it up a few days later. And you just want to make sure that the coupon is still going to be usable. And so we just recommend this accounting for some production time. Down below, we have two options to offer new customer promotions. So we can attach a promotion automatically to a new customer. And this is great because it takes the load off of your staff to have to remember to add a coupon to a new customer profile. And it just gets triggered when a new customer profile is created. We can also mark that it's only valid on the first order for new customers, which just makes that restriction, and it's just a nice way to be able to target your new customers with special discounts. Here we have the coupon code. So once we put anything in this box, again, you can download an image. But then we do have these two boxes here, which allow customers to set themselves, which means that you can copy this coupon code, put it in an email or on any marketing material you have, send it, and then they can actually add this coupon code to their customer profile on their own, and it will be visible to them so they can see if they have any coupons to use at your business. And so this is just a nice way, if you're doing a lot of marketing, you're going to want to use these coupon codes. And again, I want to reiterate that we recommend that you set most of your promotions up as a coupon and as a customer discount, so that no matter how your customer gets the promotion, it's going to either be on their account or be usable by them. Next, we're going to get into editing combinations, which is where you're going to make your promotions combinable. And this is really on a case-by-case basis based on your business and how you want your promotions to work. Perhaps you have a 10% across the board senior citizens discount, and you're setting up that promotion, and you also want them to be able to get any special promotions that you're running, wash and fold, comforters, etc. And on the flip side, maybe you're setting up a comforter promotion and you don't want it to be used by anyone who already has a discount. then you're going to leave all this blank. For some of you, if you have a lot of customer discounts and coupons in your system, you might want to select all and deselect, just whatever makes it easier for you. But just be aware of how these are set up, because these can really affect the way that your promotions work. If someone comes in with a certain coupon and they are expecting it to work with their existing discount, you're just going to want to make sure that these are checked in the correct manner. And because this might be a little bit confusing, we do recommend that you contact our support staff if you're ever having any questions about these combinations and how they work. So the default, just so you're aware, is that they're not combinable. So you're going to want to go in and definitely pay attention to this when you're setting up any new promotion. So now we're going to get into our activation requirements. So there are two major pieces left of your promotion. One is the activation requirements and one is the discount effect. The activation requirements set the conditions for when or if a promotion can be applied to an order. This is not a requirement. You do not have to add an activation requirement, but this does allow you to restrict a promotion and ensure that it won't be accidentally applied to an order or to a customer that you don't want it to be. The discount effect is actually going to talk about and set what kind of discount is being given and on which items. So we're going to go through both of these. So by default, again, no activation requirements are set, which is usually fine. If you're giving a discount across the board on any order, any type of order, you don't need to set these. But if you do start setting activation requirements, all of them are going to have to be fulfilled for a promotion to work. So anything that you're putting in this area has to be true for the promotion to apply. So there are two categories here. There are requirements and then there are restrictions, and you can decide how you want this to be set up and what you need. So requirements can consist of either restrictions or sub-requirements, and you can have a negating operator which says apply this promotion on all orders, not having this or not having that instead of having it. And so there's multiple ways to go about this. And you can combine different requirements by either requiring all of them to be fulfilled or by requiring some of them to be fulfilled by choosing and or in this dropdown. The restrictions are going to define a single condition on the order, which we're going to go into further. And a single requirement can have multiple restrictions, and they all need to be fulfilled for the requirement to be fulfilled. So here we're going to look at the drop-down menus and see what exactly we can do here. So perhaps the order has to have a certain item type, which could be pants, which could be blouse, skirt, dress, etc. The other options here are you can set minimum number of items, maximum number of items, pricing, departments. And so you can really build any kind of promotion that you want here. It can have departments, households, and have item type comforter. So this now says that the promotion is only going to apply on an order that has been marked as a household order and as a comforter. And then we can exclude, for example, down comforters. Sorry, comforter down. So you can have it apply only to regular comforters and not down comforters. So here's where you can play around with the restrictions and how detailed you want your promotion to be. Then we're going to add discount effects. And this is where we lay out what kind of discount is being applied. So first, we're going to decide if you want surcharges to be included, excluded, or the only thing that's included on a discount. In general, we see them excluded. If you do want to include them, there is something to be aware of, which is that the surcharges themselves have to be discountable, and you have to set that in the surcharge settings menu. So that's just something to be aware of if you're hoping to include surcharges in a discount. Otherwise, they will not discount. We can also decide to include or exclude alterations or only include alterations. And again, in general, we see them as excluded, but you're always welcome to include them. And so now we have to select what kind of discount we're giving. Are we giving a % off, an amount off, or a fixed price? And we can have multiple effects, which means that you can have different effects on different items within your promotion. And so over here is where you're going to set exactly what it is. Now, if you want to give something for free, you're going to do 100% off. Otherwise, you're setting here exactly what % off you might be wanting to give. We can also set a maximum amount discounted and a maximum number of items discounted. And I will show you in one of the example promotions that we're going to set up how this is going to look and how it's going to work. We can also apply a discount on single items and item sets. The item sets we see most often with subscriptions, which is going to be a different webinar. But that is normally with a promotion, you're going to discount single items. And we have requirements that we're going to add here. So again, you do not have to set requirements. You can just set a % off if you want it to be a blanket discount on any item, anything in an order. But again, here you can start to exclude certain things so that only the items that you would like to have discounted appear or receive the discount. What we see most often here is people selecting not for specialty items. Let's say rugs, because you don't do rugs in-house, so you don't want anyone to be able to take any money off of your rugs. So you would use the not in this area. You can also exclude departments, and you can include departments. And you can add as many requirements as you need and ensure that the coupon is going to apply only to the areas that you are happy with. So this is in a nutshell, all of the customization options that we have. I'm now going to open up some coupons that we've made just to show you how to set them up. So first we have 3 shirts for the price of 2. Bring in 3 shirts, pay for 2, get 1 free. So we're not going to talk about these options up here. We're just going to keep it as a coupon. It's the specialty item. Under the activation requirements, we're setting that it has the item type shirt. The minimum number of items needed to activate this coupon is 3. And then we're going to go down to the discount. We're giving a % off of 100%, which will make 1 shirt free. So you're giving a discount on 1 shirt, maximum of 1. And we've set that item type as shirt to ensure that that is exactly what gets the discount. Next, we're going to go to bring in 5 pairs of pants, and you are going to be charged $2.99 for each of them. So again, we're at production. We're not going to talk about all of these customization options up here. The activation is it has to be item type pants, must have a minimum number of items of 5. And we're doing a fixed price this time of $2.99. and the discount is going to match item type pants. So this just makes it so it's very clear exactly what the discount will apply to. Let's do a senior citizen discount. 20% off for senior citizens, only valid on dry cleaning. Limit use to 1 time per week. So we're setting maximum of 1 time per customer each week. The activation requirement, it has to be a Department of Dry and Wet Cleaning. We're going to do 20% off, and the department is dry wet cleaning. And finally, we're going to do a comforter promotion. $5 off regular comforters, $4 off down comforters. We're setting this as a coupon and a customer discount because this is usually part of a marketing campaign. We've assigned a coupon code of COMF. The activation is it has to be item type, and we've added both item types here to make sure that any comforter that's brought in will activate the coupon. But we have 2 effects here. We have a discount effect for regular comforters, which is $5. So we have amount off 5. And then we added a second effect. This is $4 off of a down comforter. And that's it. We've reached the end of our first piece of the webinar. And now we can take some questions. I've seen a few pop up in the chat. Art, do we have anything that needs to be answered?
There's one that just came in. Curious if any discounts can be applied at the item level. For example, green items around St. Patty's Day.
It has to be something that can be added to the activation or the discount effects, and it's not a variable, as Ross is saying.
Yep, the color is not a variable. Right?
You could set it as a coupon, and then you could just manually apply when they come in with something green. That would be the way to do it, but you'd have to probably set up those green items in a separate order from the rest of the items. Okay.
We'll give everyone another few moments to utilize the chat function if you so choose. And remember that you're always welcome to reach out to us with questions offline. And one of the best ways to do so is to email us at webinars@smartsystems.com. One note that was also put in the chat by our staff is that a full scope guide to promotions will be emailed to you. And will be provided for download together with the brief survey that you're going to get at the end of this, as well as the email that we'll send out a little later with the recording of this webinar. So just look for that. That will have a lot more information in there, along with the examples. One more message came in just as I was talking. Is there a way to deactivate a coupon, then reactivate it later on? For example, set the coupon to expire / deactivate it, then maybe reactivate when the special runs again. Or will the coupon always have to be recreated?
Once it's deactivated, it's no longer usable.
And will it have to be a different coupon code when it's recreated?
Yes. It has to be a different coupon code.
Yeah, so once a coupon code is used, cannot be recycled.
Sounds like that is correct.
All right. So just thank you very much, Denise, and thank you, Ross, and everyone else behind the scenes with the answers to the questions that popped up in the chat. So all of you, thank you so much for attending. Keep your eyes out for those surveys and the recording link, as well as the full scope documentation guide to promotions. If you're a smart customer, we very much appreciate you and your business. And if you're not a smart customer currently, we'd love to see what we can do for you and earn your business. So give us a call and we can talk. We'll look forward to seeing all of you at our future events. Please stay tuned for an announcement of the next installment in this particular series that should be forthcoming. And in the meantime, thank you again for joining us today. Have a great day.